Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's D Nicole and welcome to The Life of D. If you're new to this channel is all about leveling up inside and out. This includes self-growth tips, lifestyle inspiration, and beauty secrets. In today's video, we are going to focus on how to level up and advance outside of these toxic environments and toxic relationships. If you recognize that you are surrounded in a toxic environment, or you might be having friendships or relationships that also may be toxic, and you are trying to elevate to make sure that you are not being toxic or that these behaviors do not transform or come onto you, then this video is for you. If you are surrounded by people who constantly gossip, they're always talking about something negative, they're bringing you down, or they're talking about something negative in a way where it's just like not really uplifting, then this is a sign that maybe you need to reassess who you are around and what you are around. If you are not careful, these behaviors can subconsciously affect your mind and how you think and how you move in your life on an everyday basis. If you're not careful, this type of negative life and being around negative people and people who like to gossip, people who like to bring negative just energy into your life can subconsciously have a direct effect on how you think and how you move. Oftentimes you might compare yourself, you might start to doubt yourself, and it's just not a good combination if you are trying to elevate in your life and elevate your mind. If you are in constant contact with toxic people, take a step back and take a look at their life. Usually it's very chaotic. It could be, they live in a very messy, chaotic household, or they're constantly in some type of drama, or it literally could just be you are living in a chaotic house in and of itself. Like, it can never stay clean, you can never have a clear thought, everything is all over the place, there's always something going on inside the house. No matter what time of day, there's always something, very much something going on. A big sign that somebody is very much toxic and living in a toxic space and a toxic life is that they never have their stuff together. It's always some type of drama going on. And number one, they never have any type of peace. If you're not careful and you feel like you are stuck in with a group of friends or a group of family or a group of individuals that do not encourage you, do not encourage your mind to grow, do not support you in your endeavors to grow and venture out into the world, then oftentimes you might feel like you're stuck. You might feel like, well, this is my life, this is just the cards that I was dealt with, and I'm just going to get comfortable because nothing's going to change. If you decide to adopt that mindset, then nothing will change. You will sit and you will tell yourself, hey, well, this is just my life, and then you will start to adopt those same behaviors. But if you have any willpower, if you have any sense, any desire for a peaceful life, for a life that is fulfilling and abundant, then you will choose to say, no, the cycle stops here and it breaks with me. Once you start to look in the mirror and you say, hey, the cycle stops here with me, you're going to stop doing a lot of things that you probably used to do along with your toxic environment. You may not want to argue anymore. You may not want to talk about gossip or talk about people in a negative way. You may not want to self-doubt yourself anymore. You may start to tell yourself, yes, I can do it, and I will do it, and I will achieve it. You may start to just isolate yourself, start to read your word, start to read your Bible, start to write down your goals, start to do research, look at content that is more uplifting rather than things that are degrading, and slowly but surely your mind and your entire physical being will start to change. It's important to lean in and focus on the content that you are feeding your mind on a daily basis. So after you start to look in the mirror and you say, I am breaking the cycle, you no longer want to feed your soul of the nasty, negative, toxic things that are on the internet on an everyday basis. You might want to say to yourself, hey, I need to declutter my mind, and this includes decluttering my social media. If you are tired of consuming the same toxic, ratchet content that you see on a daily basis, you might want to go on an unfollowing spree. Stop following the baddies tea, stop following Shade Room, stop following your homegirl who likes to drink and party every day, stop following that girl who always beefing with her man and posting online so you can see the tea. Things that's just like, okay, it might have been fun consuming this type of stuff when you were like 16, but now you're a grown person and it's like, yeah, You don't think that you should like evolve just a little bit? Sometimes this type of engagement or this type of content might show up in little shorts or little clips online that you can't help but to look at. But if you are subscribing, if you are actively looking for content like this, then you are subscribing for that type of mindset. And if you are watching a bunch of low vibrational people and think that it is normal as law-abiding citizens in the real world to behave as if you have no self-control, then you are subscribing and you are adopting those same type of toxic and negative mindsets and behaviors as well. So after talking to your friend or your cousin or your boyfriend who's a crash out, and then watching an episode of Baddies and then thinking, oh yeah, this person said this about me, I'm about to go punch it in the face. Now you in jail. Now you in jail. Now you in jail. I can't help you. I can't help you. I'm not bailing you out. You know what I mean? Like, you have to level up. Like, most adults, most functioning, successful adults in the world do not behave in that manner. Which means that you probably shouldn't even be entertaining or feeding your mind that, because you're going to subconsciously start acting like those same things that you are feeding your mind on a daily basis. It's completely okay to distance yourself from people who drain you and to surround yourself with more people who uplift you. And if you're in a season where you might not have at least one person who can uplift you, you better be that person for yourself. Whatever space that you have, whatever space that you are in, declutter it, start to make it your own. Maybe buy little plants if you're into that, or start to light some candles, read some books, and start to slowly but surely clean out all the nonsense and elevate your mind. All 2025, we are setting boundaries and standing by them. Limit access to the things that you are feeding your mind. This includes on social media and even in real life. If it is something that makes you feel unworthy or makes you feel insecure, then you need to cut it off completely. As you are cutting out all of the negative things that is in your life, you are now going to start adding things to your life that is more feeding to your soul, that is more uplifting to your spirit. Start following content of girlies who you would aspire to be more like. If you are looking to be more of a business girly, then maybe you should follow more business women. If you are looking to be more of a woman who is self-esteemed and a person who is a go-getter, a person who is educated, a person who is able to, create the life that they want to live, then you need to follow more content like that. Things that are just more wholesome, things that are just like, oh, that was just so nice to watch. That's what you should be feeding your mind. And even if you are in a season of loneliness, it may feel like for a time, you are never really alone because the Lord is always with you. Talk to him, journal and write your prayers to him. And then you will see over time, when you go back and you read those journals that you wrote to the Lord, he was always there with you. It will be like, almost like, it will blow your mind on how present the Lord actually is when you actually engage and share your thoughts with him in every shape or form of journey that you are in. Try to be as mindful as possible and as self-aware as possible. Believe it or not, you being self-aware will get you out of a lot of trouble and will untangle all of the toxic mess that you learn, and you'll begin to start to unlearn them once you're able to look at the signs and see like, hey, I was tripping with that, and to hold yourself accountable and say, hey, I apologize for behaving in such a way. It's not you, it's what's around you. But what's most important is that you have the power to shift the environment that you're in and start elevating in the way that you wish to. All that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and comment down below how you're gonna elevate your life in 2025. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Love you.